What if I told you that in just 48 hours, you could start a seven-figure business from scratch? No investors, no fancy degrees, and absolutely no tech skills. That's the premise behind Noah Kagan's game-changing Book Million Dollar Weekend. From being fired at Facebook to founding multi-million-dollar companies, Noah doesn't just talk the talk. He walks it. Today, I'll take you through every chapter of this powerful guide so you can turn your ideas into income and your weekends into wealth. Grab a notepad. This might just be the most profitable 15 minutes of your life. Part 1. Start it. Rediscover your creator's courage. Chapter 1. Just fucking start. Begin before you are ready. Noah Kagan doesn't ease us in. He throws us straight into the fire. The fire of his own failure. It's 2006. He's just 24 and working at Facebook as one of its earliest employees. Imagine that, Facebook on the verge of global domination, and Noah is right there. He even helped invent the status updates feature we all now take for granted. Then, out of nowhere, he gets fired. Just like that. He was self-promoting, blogging, and throwing startup parties. In a hyper-focused corporate culture, that was seen as a liability. And in 20 minutes, it was all over. He lost not just a job, but a stock option that could have been worth nearly $1 billion. But what could have been the end for most people became the beginning for him. He spent 8 months on a friend's couch, buried in shame, haunted by the word liability. Yet, it was during this lowest point that something extraordinary happened. Noah realized that being fired was a gift, a release from expectations, a permission slip to create his version of success. This chapter isn't about a dramatic turnaround. It's about a shift in mindset, embracing experimentation. Noah doesn't claim to be a genius. What sets him apart is that he starts. He launches experiments constantly, consulting gigs, blogs, marketing plans, events, many of which fail. But some, like his involvement in Mint.com, explode. The takeaway? You don't need to know everything. You don't need the full plan. You just need to begin. He introduces a life-altering mantra. Now, not how. When most people have an idea, they get stuck in how to do it. But successful entrepreneurs act now and figure out the how later. That's the muscle you need to build. Challenge. The dollar challenge. Your mission is simple. Ask someone you know for $1. That's it. Tell them it's an investment in your future business. It's not about the dollar. It's about proving to yourself that you can ask, you can start, and you can face fear. Here's a script you can literally copy-paste. Hey, name, I'm reading this book Million Dollar Weekend, and I need to get $1 from someone. You're the first person I thought of. It'd mean a lot to have your support. Can you send me $1 right now? This symbolic step ignites the mindset shift. You're no longer an observer. You're a participant, a creator. Find your freedom number. Then Noah hits you with another foundational idea, the freedom number. This is the monthly income you need to live life on your terms. For Noah, in his 20s, that number was $3,000. That covered rent, food, travel, and savings. It meant he could do what he wanted when he wanted without needing to beg a boss or hold on to a draining job. Your freedom number might be $500 or $5,000. The point is, knowing this number gives you a clear goal. It makes the abstract idea of success into a concrete target. Challenge. Calculate your freedom number right now. Add up your monthly rent or mortgage, food, transportation, and basic savings. That's your first milestone. Write it down. Tape it to your wall. That's what your business is aiming to cover. Chapter 2. The unlimited upside of asking. Get a gold medal in rejection. If Chapter 1 was about getting started, Chapter 2 is about learning the most underrated business skill of all time, asking. Noah illustrates this with hilarious but powerful memories of his dad, an Israeli immigrant selling copiers with thick accented confidence. His dad would walk into stores, pitch the manager, and get rejected over and over again. But he didn't care. He expected rejection. He welcomed it. His motto? Collect rejections like treasure. This is the rejection goal philosophy. Instead of trying to avoid no's, aim to get as many as possible. Because buried in all those no's are a few powerful yes. It's a numbers game. It's a mental game. And it's a growth game. Noah learned that asking is where transformation happens. You want to land a job? Ask. Raise your rates? Ask. Make a sale? Ask. Grow your brand? Ask for partnerships, feedback, shares. Yet, most people are terrified of asking. Why? Because rejection hurts. But Noah flips that narrative. Rejection isn't personal, it's progress. He even tells the story of being mocked by a designer who rejected his job offer with, "You think I'd leave Google for your company?" It stung. But he kept going, because the alternative, not asking, was guaranteed failure. He references Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, whose father would ask her every night, "What did you fail at today?" That's how she built her billion-dollar business. Not by avoiding failure, but embracing it. Challenge, the coffee challenge. Go to a coffee shop, order something, and then ask with a smile, "Can I get 10% off?" That's it. You're not trying to save money. You're not negotiating. You're training your brain to be okay with rejection. You're flexing your ask muscle. If they say yes, awesome. If they say no, even better. You did the hard thing. Why does this work so well? It's low stakes, but high discomfort. You do it in public, so your ego gets tested. You learn that rejection won't kill you. Thousands of readers have done this challenge and report feeling more confident, less afraid, and more willing to go after what they want. Part 2. Build it. Launch your business with the $1 Million Weekend process. Chapter 3. Finding $1 Million Ideas. Simple exercises to generate profitable business ideas. Noah kicks off the building phase by exposing the biggest trap new entrepreneurs fall into: falling in love with their idea before proving people want it. He gives an honest example from his own journey, a $100,000 mistake. He and his partners spent months and tens of thousands of dollars building a fantasy sports betting site. It was sleek, well-designed, and a total flop. Why? Because they never validated demand. The lesson was painful but powerful. Customers don't care about ideas. They care about solutions to their problems. So what should you do instead? Enter the customer-first approach. Start with the people. Who are you serving? What do they struggle with? What annoys them? What's missing from their lives? Noah's winning idea didn't come from genius. It came from frustration. He and his friends were getting ripped off by a payment processor. They hated it. So they asked others in the industry, "Would you switch to a cheaper, better alternative?" The answer, yes. That idea became Gambit, and in the first year, it made over $15 million. Exercises. Pick 3 markets or communities you know well, e.g. students, photographers, dog owners. For each group, write down 3 common problems they face. Then brainstorm at least one solution for each problem. By the end, you'll have 9 idea seeds rooted in real problems. These are more valuable than any abstract brainstorm. And that's how you start generating real $1 million ideas. Chapter 4. The 1-minute business model. Shape your idea into a $1 million opportunity. Got a list of promising ideas? Great. Now let's filter them. Noah introduces a powerful tool, the 1-minute business model. It's a quick 5-question test to determine if an idea is actually worth pursuing. Here's how it works. 1. Who's the customer? Be specific. 2. What problem are you solving? Urgent, interesting. 3. What's your solution? Simple is best. 4. How will you reach your customer? Channels matter. 5. How will you make money? Pricing, payment, profitability. Each idea goes through this filter. If it scores low on clarity or practicality, move on. Remember, the goal isn't to pick the best idea in the world. It's to find one that's simple, fun, and fast to test. Noah emphasizes that your idea should energize you. That's underrated advice. If it excites you, you're more likely to stick with it when things get hard, which they will. Exercise. Take your top 3 ideas and build a 1-minute business model for each. The winner moves to the next round, real-world testing. Chapter 5. The 48-Hour Money Challenge. Validate your business by getting paid. Now comes the true test. The 48-Hour Money Challenge is simple. Go from idea to your first customer in 1 weekend. That means get paid, not build a fancy website or logo. Cash is validation. Here's the biggest insight. You should sell your product or service before you build it. Think about it. Would you rather spend 6 months building something no one wants or 6 hours discovering it won't sell before wasting your time? Noah calls this pre-selling, and he gives you the playbook. Create a simple landing page or even just a Google Doc. Write out your offer, the problem, your solution, and the benefit. Send cold emails or DMs to 10 to 20 potential customers. Ask them to pre-order or reserve a spot. He also shares real examples from his own ventures. For AppSumo, he emailed the founder of a popular image hosting site and asked if he could sell their pro version at a discount to his audience. The founder agreed, and within 24 hours, Noah made his first $7 in sales. That was the spark. The focus is on speed, simplicity, and sales. Don't worry if your first idea fails. That's expected. The goal is to run an experiment, collect feedback, and try again. Fail fast, learn fast. Challenge: the 48-hour money challenge. Set a timer for 48 hours. Pitch and pre-sell your offer to real people. Land 1 to 3 paying customers. Even if you don't get a sale, you win. Why? Because you've gained clarity and momentum. You've acted. You've learned. And you're far ahead of most wannabe entrepreneurs who are still thinking. Part 3. Grow it. Make money while you sleep. Chapter 6. Social media is for growth. Build an audience who will support you for life. Noah makes a bold claim here. Your business is only as strong as your audience. And in today's world, the most effective way to grow that audience is through social media. But this isn't about going viral. It's about connection. Your followers can become customers, evangelists, and collaborators, but only if you show up authentically. He shares a simple content strategy that anyone can start with. Share your journey, what you're building and learning. Show behind the scenes, raw, messy, real moments. Highlight your customers' wins. Teach something useful every week. You don't need a perfect camera or a fancy studio. Just your voice, your experience, and your phone. And the magic? Consistency. 1 post a day adds up. 1 reel a week compounds. In a year, you'll have a body of work that builds trust, and that trust is what converts into revenue. Tip: focus on 1 or 2 platforms: YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, based on where your audience hangs out. Master those before expanding. Challenge: post 1 piece of content per day for 30 days. Share what you're building, what's working, what's not. Engage with comments. Let people follow your journey. Chapter 7. Email is for profit. Use email to make a fuck ton of money. If social media is how people discover you, email is how you turn them into buyers. Why? Because email is personal, direct, and high converting. Noah built massive revenue for his businesses using email lists. And in this chapter, he shows you how. Here's the 3-step system. 1. Collect emails. Use a lead magnet, free guide, checklist, mini course to attract subscribers. 2. Nurture relationships. Send valuable content consistently. Tips, tools, stories, insights. Build trust. 3. Sell often. Create a simple offer and pitch it through emails. Be human, be clear, and always provide value. He suggests using tools like SendFox, which he created, or ConvertKit to start. You don't need tech skills, just a voice and a reason to connect. Noah's email list helped grow AppSumo and TidyCal to tens of thousands of paying users. Challenge: set up a free email tool. Create a basic landing page with a free offer. Write a 3-email welcome series that shares your story, your offer, and your mission. Chapter 8. The Growth Machine. My battle-tested growth playbook. This chapter is a masterclass in experiment-based marketing. Here's the formula. Run small, measurable experiments in marketing. Learn what works. Double down on it. At Mint.com, Noah ran dozens of experiments: blog content, ads, email drip campaigns. In 6 months, they had 1 million users. That same framework helped grow all his businesses. Types of experiments you can run. Try different Facebook or Instagram ad angles. Launch a referral program. Test 3 subject lines in your next email. Partner with a creator to do a product collab. Each test should have a hypothesis, a metric, and a deadline. Noah's mantra here is be a scientist, not a marketer. Test often. Fail fast. Scale what works. Challenge: brainstorm 5 marketing experiments. Choose one and run it this week. Track results, reflect, and iterate. Chapter 9. 52 chances this year. Use systems and routines to design the business and life you want. The final chapter zooms out. You've launched. You're growing. Now the question becomes, how do you build a life around this? Noah shares his personal productivity system, a structure that supports not just business growth, but happiness. He talks about the law of 100. Commit to doing 100 of something, 100 videos, 100 cold emails, 100 blog posts. One of them will change your life. Weekly planning. Review what worked, plan one experiment, track your wins. Accountability. Surround yourself with others who are doing big things. Share your goals. Play and rest. Schedule joy. Entrepreneurship should energize you, not exhaust you. He reminds us, business isn't the point. Life is. Challenge. Choose one thing to commit to 100 times. Cold pitches, product demos, videos, tweets. Create a habit tracker. Review weekly and course correct. That's how you win a long game. That completes part 3. Grow it, where your business becomes a real, sustainable engine for income, impact, and freedom. You started this video thinking, can I really build a business in one weekend? Now you know the answer. Yes. You've learned the mindset, just start and ask. The method, customer first, pre-sell, email, and growth hacks. And the map, freedom number, 1-minute model, law of 100. Noah Kagan's $1 Million Weekend isn't just a book. It's a system that's been used by thousands of regular people to create freedom, income, and purpose. If you found value in this summary, imagine what will happen when you act on it. Comment below your freedom number. Hit that like button if this inspired you, and subscribe for more book breakdowns that can change your life. Your next million may just be a weekend away. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.